Yeah, hi peeps, it's Test Man or Squat Boxing. Yeah, I'm still pissed off about this fucking shooting in America, man. I mean, it's not like MDN was involved or got shot or anything, but it's blatantly obvious to me that America doesn't need to wait for the zombie apocalypse for everybody and their brother to be running about with a gun shooting fucking people. America's already in the apocalypse, man. And this, I think this is exactly what the NRA and ALEC and the fucking assholes for progress, American family bullshit crap cunts, this is what they all fucking want, man. They think if we can just get the world to blow up into a huge catastrophe of murder and genocide, you know what I mean, then Jesus will come back. I know the fucking fawning platitudes bullshit crap about lighting candles and saying prayers for people. They don't mean it. They want you all to go out and cut each other's throats. These motherfuckers want you to go around shooting each other's kids and raping each other's fucking daughters and sisters and wives and killing each other by the fucking thousands. They want you to turn the fucking world into a fucking total pile of murdering shit. These motherfuckers think that the worse the world gets, the closer they get to heaven. And unfortunately, there's a fucking lot of them who are actually running your country. They're running your state legislature. They're around the House in Washington. These crazy batshit motherfucking coke pop crazy Popeye fucking praying for God, kiss the toes of Jesus motherfucking crap cunts. I mean, these fuckers, they want to drag your nation down into the fucking pits of hell that they believe you should all fucking be cast into. They want to destroy America from the fucking side. You thought the communists were a fucking threat? Biggest threat in America right now are the Republicans and the crazy right-wing fucking fundamentalist Christians. They are your biggest fucking threat, man. They are destroying your country from the inside. They're removing any kind of support you're going to have for any of your mentally ill patients. Yeah, let's just do away with mental health care. Let's just let the crazies go running about the world, stabbing, shagging, raping, murdering, and let's let them have guns. What, he's a terrorist? He's on the watch list? Yeah, but we're not going to ban people on the terrorist watch list from buying guns. We're going to let them have guns as well. Because who knows, they might actually shoot the president who we all hate because he's a nigger, you know what I mean? These people are fucking batshit crazy for Cocoa Pops, and if you let these people stay in charge of your states, your legislature, your House, and the Senate, America's going mad. The rest of the world are looking at you and going, what the fuck's going over there in America, man? What the fuck's happening over there? I mean, shit, we always thought we were a bit hard to fucking stir up and get involved with the rest of the world, but now it seems we're not going to fuck the world. Let's fucking murder ourselves. Let's just destroy America from the inside out, man. Because it's obvious going to meet Jesus come back. You know what I mean? Jesus is going to see how much we've tried to bring him back by making him see how horrible and evil the earth is. You know what I mean? These people are fucking batshit fucking crazy. And you voted those motherfuckers in. You listened to them. Michelle Bachmann. You know. What's the other guy, fucking Goobert or something he's called him? Goobert or something like that? No, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, I don't know what's going on in America. I really don't. I'm not saying that you're uneducated, because you are not uneducated. You've got some of the greatest education facilities in the world, man. Some of the greatest universities in the fucking world. But you seem to produce people from those universities who, they've been there, they've been told facts. Then they come out and they say, well, I was told all those facts and I had to remember those facts and I had to write them down bits of paper in order to get my certificate. But once I left university, oh, this book called the Bible, that's got more facts in it than any teachers are ever able to talk to me about. But it doesn't cure cancer. Doesn't say anything about communicating across vast distances using radio waves. Doesn't tell you anything about the mathematical equations you need to be able to work out to get to the fucking moon. It's got nothing to say about the smallest tiny minute objects like photoplankton and cheese mites, which make cheese taste good, or worms which actually produce the earth we walk on by eating the dead leaves and bark and other crap that falls from the plants above them. I mean, it doesn't do any of that. But they seem to think that book has some kind of power, some kind of rational reason to be believed, and it's all crazy, fucked up, brainwashing shit that they got forced into them when they were 5 years fucking old and just couldn't be bothered to fight against it, you know. Couldn't be bothered to think for themselves, lazy ass fucking melted cheese brain fuckers, you know. And then you voted those motherfuckers into office. I just can't believe how fucking batshit crazy America is at the moment. I mean, we all thought you were weird, don't get me wrong. You weren't any weirder than crazy blue painted fucking pits, you know what I mean? Scottish fuckers attacking Romans, you know what I mean? With stones and sticks. But we wiped out a legion. A whole legion of Romans disappeared in Scotland because we threw sticks and stones at them, painted blue and screamed and shit. You know, the Germans wiped out 2 legions of fucking, you know, Romans. The most powerful fucking armies in the world at the time. And America has been wiped out in, what, at least 3 different wars. Got your ass kicked in fucking Vietnam. Got your ass kicked in fucking Iraq. Twice. Got your ass kicked in fucking Afghanistan, although you still won't admit it yet. Shit. I don't know, man. The fuck is it you're looking for? And now you've decided to just allow your own people to randomly murder your own people. Just randomly just go crazy and shoot people. And then talk complete bull crap on fucking the news about how there's nothing you can do about it. How can you tell who's crazy? How can you tell if a crazy guy's got a gun? How can you tell if guns are dangerous? The one I've got in my cupboard that I've never loaded or fired in is perfectly safe. And I don't see anything wrong with another 300 million fucking Americans having a gun in their cupboard, unloaded, that they've never fired in. They're perfectly safe being lying in a box in your fucking closet, your coat fucking closet, you know, never had a bullet put through it, never been cleaned, never been fired. Perfectly safe, perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Unloaded, uncleaned, unfired guns, perfectly safe. What troubled, mentally ill, disturbed people? What, we should put them in a hospital and treat them? They're perfectly safe. Leave them on the street, going through garbage, pushing trolleys, perfectly safe. Perfectly safe, you know. What, they can actually walk into a gun show and buy a gun? Well, that's maybe not so safe, but you know, how many of them are going to do that? How many of them a year are going to go into a gun show, buy guns and bullets and maybe shoot them? Because I mean, they're crazy people. Probably end up shooting themselves, wouldn't they? Yeah. But disturbed people, well, not crazy people, but just disturbed people, angry people. Yeah, maybe they could be a problem. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that they won't be angry all the time. I'm sure they won't always have a gun. These angry people. I'm sure most angry people don't have a gun. You know, worst they'll ever do is, I don't know, push somebody or punch somebody. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's hundreds of perfectly good, you know, psychoanalysts around America who know who all the crazy, dangerous people are, and they're telling the police forces in the local area who has told them that they're going to be buying a gun and going and murdering somebody. I'm sure they don't care about the, you know, doctor patient privilege shit. I'm sure if white priests, you know what I mean, if somebody says, well, I want to kill somebody or I have killed somebody, the priest has to tell the police. I'm sure psychoanalysts have to do that as well in America. But they don't. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I'm sure crazy people don't get their hands on guns much. I'm sure most of them don't even know where to find a gun show, you know. I mean, I wouldn't, but then I'm British, you know. And I've got to say, being British, I'm probably more rational and well balanced mentally than an American. I don't know how you guys can live, and girls can live in a society so fucktarded and unbalanced, you know. I mean, if I was living in such a fucktarded and unbalanced society, I guess I would become fucktarded and unbalanced. You know, it's just, if you're looking for the reason why this shit happens, I can only say, look at your society. When your society is fucktarded, unbalanced, unjust, when your society has no regard for the individual, unless it's already written down somewhere in an old parchment which is faded and deteriorating into pieces by now. When you live in a society like that, yeah, you're probably going to get a higher percentage of crazy motherfuckers who want to just go out and damage somebody just for the sake of, well, fuck that, you don't care about me, I don't care about you. The society that cares about its people protects itself against those uncaring, damaged people doing damage to the society. I suppose that's something America should be thinking about. I also think it's a thing that the UK should be thinking about, because after Thatcher and her care in the community, we've had a lot of misconstrued happenings. But luckily we don't have the ready availability of guns in our society, so most of them have been stabbings, slashings, stranglings, beatings, the kind of thing that you can't do from, say, a passing car. We don't have drive-by stabbings, drive-by stranglings, drive-by beatings, or drive-by, you know, sort of poisoning. We don't have that sort of, we have poisonings, we have stabbings, slashings, beatings, you know, we have that sort of thing, you know, but we don't have very many drive-by shootings. We don't have very many shootings at all. Suppose that would come down to the fact that out of something like 65 million people, the population, you know, the ordinary, normal public population only has a gun count of about 1 million, you know what I mean? Out of 65 million people, we only have a legal ownership of about 1 million fucking guns, you know what I mean? Probably why we don't have shootings every day, you know? And I know in America you're saying, yeah, but it's a second constitution. It's your right to bear arms. I've got no qualms about that. I would say you can buy a gun any day you want, but I would sell you a gun with no fucking firing pin in it and the barrel plugged with lead. You can own a gun. It's just not going to be a gun that you can fucking shoot fucking shit out of, you know what I mean? You might be able to beat someone to death with it, but you're hardly likely to go into a school and shoot fucking 16 or 20 kids dead, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's my sort of gun control. You can buy a machine gun. You can buy a fucking cannon. You can buy a tank. But the barrel's going to be spiked on that fucking tank so you can drive it about and look like a big gigantic fucking hero, but you can't shoot the fucker, you know. See, this is the thing as well, the Second Amendment. You're entitled to own a gun. It didn't say anything about that gun being able to shoot somebody. So here, there's your gun, the barrel's filled with lead and there's no pin in it and it won't fire, you know what I mean? But it's a gun. You can own a gun. Didn't say anything about it being a working gun, does it? You know, so there's another loophole that Americans could use. Every American should actually be presented with a gun when they turn 18. Yeah. A beautiful silver fucking, you know, what do you call it, a silver plated fucking, you know, revolver, you know, diamond studded fucking hand grip and all that, you know. Yeah. Present that to every 18-year-old kid, male or female, but there's no firing pin and the barrel is filled with white metal. It's a showpiece. You can walk about with it on your hip and you look at how beautiful my gun is and how I wear it well and all that. Yeah, you've got your gun. You own a gun. It's just not a gun that can fucking fire bullets. I think that's a pretty good idea. But that's just me. You know. And it's not a replica gun, it's a real gun. It's a real gun that could fire bullets, but then you take the firing pin out of it and you plug the barrel with white metal so it will never fire a bullet again. Heating the barrel up to remove the lead or drilling it out will fuck the gun up. That's my solution to America. Every fucker should have a gun, just not one that shoots bullets. If you want to use it as a club, on you fucking go. That's just my take on it. I think it would improve America to have that kind of gun law, you know. The Second Amendment, you're entitled to own a gun, just not one that shoots. And it doesn't say in the Second Amendment that that gun can shoot or should be accurate. You know, thermal and the fucking aiming things off it. Just give them a stock barrel and trigger, and you know, you can point it at somebody, but you know, bend the barrel a bit, you know, so you can fire bullets. There's lots of stuff you can do to make sure that guns just aren't as dangerous as they are today, you know. But you still own a gun. You own a gun, it's just not a fucking very accurate or very good gun. You own a gun, but it just doesn't fire bullets, you know. As Father Christmas, that's my present to America. Beautiful, diamond encrusted guns that don't fire bullets. Every American gets one. Yeah. You don't have to thank me. Not shooting each other is thanks enough. So I give it up.